All right. Excuse me. All right, so this is our heist group, correct? Making sure everybody knows where they are.
Yep.
Yes.
I thought I was
Wonderful.
supposed to be in the war.
This is the war. This is the magic item thieving war. All right, so does anybody need a recap of last time? Since last time was kind of the recap episode, I feel like we don't necessarily need a last time on D&D.
Last time we recapped everything.
Yep. I think maybe
Whoa.
what could be helpful, and I can fill in the gaps as necessary. Cassie, do you remember sort of the basic information we had on sort of what the contract was from the Zhentarim? What it is y'all are supposed to be doing?
So, there is a bunch of cultists in the city at different locations who are dealing in magic items. And Zhentarim don't like that because it's taken away their clients or their suppliers. So, they just want you to go steal their shit, mess them up. You know, make it so they think twice about dealing in magic items again. That's mostly it.
Yeah, I think that is mostly right. So the idea is that the cultists have sort of set up base here, as you can tell from like, hey, all of the wagons seem to be coming north, and like this is one of the last major cities north. Um, on the is it called the Swordway, something like that? The main road that goes along the coast, the main trade road that goes along the coast of the Sword Coast. Um, the Zhentarim previously have operated in this city. Like, hey, like this is the magic city of the Sword Coast. This is Waterdeep. Um, Usually they're the ones who have been sort of operating in, let's just say, the less than like legal methods of acquiring and selling magic items. So ones that might be cursed, too dangerous to be sold. Um, Ones that have been stolen or taken from somebody who's killed. They act as fences, sellers, distributors, the whole shebang. Just kind of the underground market of magic items. What they've said is they believe that the cultists sort of set up an organization to sort of oppose theirs, where they seem to not only be acquiring their own magic items and seem to be collecting those, but are working with some of their distributors and sellers to acquire any sort of magic items before the Zhentarim can get their hands on them. So that's a no-go. They're cutting into their business, as well as sort of the overall issue with the cult becoming stronger and potentially posing a threat to the Zhentarim. So they want y'all to put a kibosh on all of it. They don't know a ton more than that. Essentially, they've given you a list of names of a couple people to start reaching out to. Otherwise, it's a free for all. Cassie, I think Avalene would know a little bit about thieving, so you tell me how you want to do this. I've got a couple ideas of different things and information y'all would like to get. Or you're welcome to just y'all are welcome to freeball it, and I can step in as needed.
My assumption would be to go to the names that we have, assuming that's the distributors.
Mhm.
Get some information about them. Do a little bit of threatening. No physical harm, though. Maybe get some eavesdropping during some meetings. And then make the way up the chain like that to find the location.
Cool.
And then free for all. Fist fight.
All right. Then I can just make sure that we get some of the things done that we want to get done. Otherwise, we'll just go from there.
No, all geared.
See ya, old gear. His horse is still around here somewhere, though. His horse, old geared. Alrighty then. This is just kind of one of the recurring maps we'll use. It's just for like, hey, merchants, vendors, things like that.
Hey, this
The
looks pretty compelling.
actual, yeah, the actual work y'all would be doing would be taking y'all like across cities to different places and whatnot. We're gonna leave it at this for now. Um, I'm going to assume that y'all probably go back to the Zhentarim headquarters to get information on the names and like where to find the people. Is that fair?
Yep.
Cool. What is it? Go.
Is it still $3?
Was that the rat bread merchant from before?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he's actually expanded his business. He's just opened a new stall in Waterdeep.
Oh,
Half
man.
Like,
rats,
you
half
guys
bread.
again.
$3.
Oh, it's rat bread. It's rat pastries.
Alright, only one of these is going to be somebody y'all have seen before. Wait, that didn't work. There we go.
Oh.
All right. So
Yeah.
as y'all look at the list, actually, I'm gonna put her. Let's put her down here. This might go. There we go. Okay, so like I said, this will actually be all over town. All of these aren't necessarily directly like next to one another like this. Also, I think that's gonna mess that up. Let me reveal more of the map to y'all because this is not about exploration. As y'all look at the list, there's three names on here of essentially different suppliers slash distributors, people that are involved in the Zhentarim's business one way or another. Cassie, do you share that list with the rest of the group, or are you just gonna hold on to it?
Share it with these two here.
Awesome. So, hey. Oh, shit. Sorry, 1 second. My cats are getting into my yogurt. I need to put it up. Kirby.
Alright, Cassie, share the information.
So we got Mr. And then we got Mr. So and so, and we got Mrs. Those are the three names.
Are they married? Mrs. and Mr., you know?
No, they're just related.
Oh, okay. Brother and
very
sister situation.
Very distant.
Oh.
So yeah.
Sarah, you see that rat bread stand still going?
I'm surprised they're still in business after that.
They've expanded.
Clearly people want rat bread.
Apparently it tastes really good.
The community came together in this hard time when they figured out everything had rat feces and bread in it. They're like, all right, they gotta have a petting zoo for rats, and the bread has to be separate. Let's go over to the stand. It's like a little emulation of like a little sewer, and it's filled with rats.
And you almost put them out of business.
All right, let me go do it again.
Oh man. I'm gonna walk his way over there, chest out.
Well, look who's still in business.
Not for long.
Thesera, take form of rat and go become their leader.
Just scurrying along. I'll be a rat just literally picking up the bread and eating it.
Yeah. Are you gonna make a poop in their bread?
I don't know if I can do that right now.
Oh my god. What if it what if you did it and then when you transformed back it came like a regular human face?
That's
The
not.
pellet turns into
What kind of rat bread is that?
Sorry about that, guys. Hey, get away from that rat bread. What are you doing?
Oh. Sorry, we're trying to put him out of business for the last time.
You gonna go assassinate him or something?
No, I was just gonna do rat bread part 2.
just bad marketing. Just go by stall and start screaming.
Well, you said he expanded, but you didn't say how, so I was just thinking like he has like a little rat farm, and then like where he puts the bread now.
It's like a little rat farm, like under his stall or something.
No, like to the side of it, he has like the town knew that he had rat bread, but now now there's like a little separation between rat and bread now.
They came with him, maybe.
Yeah,
He solved the rat problem. He took them all.
Yeah,
he was actually the Pied Piper.
amazing. Cool. Okay. On the list of names, you have essentially their name, their location, and what it is they've previously done for the Zhentarim. You see on there, all three of you see the names Godak Quick Kettle, who's apparently a halfling man, and he sells magic items, and he's going to be over here. If y'all want to mark that down,
Where is he?
he's in the building.
Oh, okay.
Avalene's next to you right now. You have Dahlia Hemlock, a female human who was a smuggler for the operations.
Mm-hmm.
She's down here. And Velkaria Ashwin, a tiefling woman who was a fence for the Zhentarim. So they essentially bought and sold, specifically stolen or otherwise not legally obtained magic items.
Sorry, what did Dahlia sell?
She was a smuggler.
Oh, okay.
So cursed or illegal items she was responsible for essentially gathering them from other places in the Sword Coast and bringing them here to Waterdeep with the Zhentarim.
Mug.
She's very smug.
Who do you guys want to take care of first?
Well, we actually recognize Dahlia.
Do you recognize the name?
Yeah, we remember Dahlia from the camp.
Who all was on that again? Remind me, was it Muffin that stepped in for a day, or was it Muffin that was on the route?
Muffin was on it, and Thorn, and Growlo and me.
Okay. Cool, so you would be the only one in the group
Okay,
to
yeah, I
recognize
guess
the name?
I recognize that name.
Yeah, from what?
I've actually seen her before. I've never actually bargained with her, but we've had a bad experience with Thorn interacting with her.
Oh.
No.
Well, maybe you should go back. Or does she have a bad interaction with you, or just Thorn?
Oh, it was just Thorn. Everyone else she was cool with. I remember Growlo bought a deck of cards from her. Killcash bought, I think, his crossbow from her, too.
I think he bought ammunition from her, because I think he got the
Ammunition.
crossbow off a fight right before that.
I think we're in the wrong
Alright.
building.
Oh.
I think
Yeah,
the door's around the corner.
A woman in there is chanting, and she screams. She's like, "Eh!"
Ram.
Ooh.
No, get out of there.
You perv.
Huh.
Are y'all just going straight in?
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock. Opens the door.
Okay. Dahlia turns around from some work she's doing and goes, I wasn't expecting guests. A bit of recognition seems to shine in her eye as she looks at you, Thesera, but
Sorry, are you
otherwise,
not
y'all
open now?
barging in have taken her completely unawares.
Sorry, you're not open.
Open? What do you mean?
All right, goodbye.
Okay.
Um,
She turns to the rest of y'all. Did y'all need something? I'm not afraid. I'm not from here. I don't know that I'll be able to help too much.
So I think you can do something for us, Dahlia. I believe you are working with someone that you shouldn't be working with anymore.
My, whatever do you mean, darling?
Yes. So, you are a smuggler, correct?
Now, why would I be doing that? That's very illegal.
Yes, well, we already know that. So, anyways, you are a smuggler. And
Seems awfully rude. I believe I just said that I wasn't. To insist that I am doing something illegal, I would have to assume you have some sort of nefarious means here, and I must ask you to leave.
Do you remember
Dahlia.
Unless you're gonna
Thesera?
offer proof. She looks at the Sarah and says, well, there seem to have been a lot of Dragonborn about recently, so I can't say for certain, but you do have the look of somebody about you.
Wow.
well, I remember you too. I remember that. Well, I remember you from.
Perhaps you can help me then.
I remember you from the cultist camp. You're actually selling some wares there, but it turned out to be full of cultists. It's kind of
At the
weird.
mention of cultists, she starts looking around to see like if there's anybody around or if y'all were followed in, and she just puts one finger to her lips and goes, "Shh. What are you saying that out loud for?" And she runs over to the door and closes it behind y'all and says, "So you are with the cult then?"
We're not with the cult. If anything, you seem like you're with the cult, selling stuff in their land.
I'm with the cult. What are you talking about?
Anyways, you're a smuggler. We all know that. So.
Well, so just because I was at the cultist camp doesn't mean I was a smuggler. I didn't know they were cultists. The second I saw things start to go down, I got the hell out of there.
Do we look like we're a part of the cult?
I
Don't
mean,
answer that.
you, yes. Dahlia.
I'm not saying all the cultists are Dragonborn, but there do seem to be a lot of Dragonborn.
What about the other one here with no horns? Or cut off horns?
Yes, yes,
I
I
was
have.
gonna, looks at her for a second. She's like, I mean, she did have horns. Like, should I ask about that now? Look, you came in here accusing me of things. Y'all, you've now said you were at the cultist camp. What else am I supposed to believe? I'm sorry.
Dahlia,
What is it y'all need?
dear.
She's clearly in a panic now. She
Oh, that's good.
Can I see
Um,
what you have?
She has the door shut, right?
I'm actually yeah, it's shut. I'm gonna roll to see how much of it a panic is. Okay. She's clearly a little anxious, but she's containing it pretty well.
Dahlia, dear, why don't we sit down and have a little talk? Promise we won't hurt you. We
I
just
have
want
to
to have a
say,
talk.
the three of you standing around me is making me a bit nervous.
Okay,
Alright, I'll go to the corner of the room.
I will go sit down. if this is a bench or something in our house, I will sit down here.
Letters are fine. Dining room table.
She'll pull up some chairs, maybe to this table here that's almost got the circle on it, that y'all can kind of sit around. The rest of the room, it seems like this is like sort of a shabby abode that's been set up. Perhaps, given y'all's knowledge, perhaps set up by the Zhentarim as a sort of operating headquarters for. There's a couple rows of like these sort of storage shelves, a desk to operate out of, as well as a bed, dresser, things like that. Kind of all in one location for somebody who could be a smuggler.
All right. Now that we're sitting down and talking, Dahlia, let's get to the point, shall we? We know you're doing some smuggling for the cultists, and the Zhentarim
I
don't
truly don't
like
know what
that.
you're talking about.
Dahlia, just be honest. The Zhentarim don't like that.
I
I
oh,
yeah yeah.
are you
So
one of them?
yes,
Well, usually y'all do something to prove that, right? I
take
mean,
out my
nobody would be foolish enough to say that they were and not be, right? Like nobody would
take,
do that.
take out my coin, put it on the table.
Okay. Okay, this is
Uh-huh.
starting to make more sense now.
Yeah, I put my coin back in my pocket. Yeah. So try to avoid working with the cultists. This is just a small warning. You know, just trying to be nice.
Again,
Um,
I have not worked with the cultist. That is a misunderstanding.
well, the Zhentarim thinks to think otherwise.
Hmm. They must have somebody watching me then. I can say I was approached by the cultist a couple weeks back, said when I first arrived in the city. Um, but I haven't done anything for them. They seem to be
No,
ramping up pretty quickly from what I could tell, though.
yeah, yeah, and do you know anything about that? Anything more about that?
She looks at you and says, well, why should I tell you? You said that the Zhentarim already think I'm working with them. Are you gonna vouch for me?
I can, if you tell me the truth. Tell me some more information about the cultists. Then we won't have to do anything to you.
And how do I know that they'll believe you?
I'm just gonna gesture over to Squeeb and I'll say, "This guy has a big mouth. He is more than happy to run out and scream you're working with the cultists in this town."
Okay.
Yeah, do you remember that rat bread incident
That
a
that
while
sounds like
ago?
intimidation.
Yep.
Go, make me an intimidation check, Sony.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Go.
You're bartering my big mouth.
Holy crap!
Oh my god. She looks back
Best
and
roll
forth
of her
again and
life.
goes, stop. Like, Jesus Christ, are you trying to get me killed? My goodness. She
They
sort of
don't
like
cooperate.
leans into Avalene. She's like, Avalene, y'all haven't introduced yourselves yet. Like, they wouldn't want me dead, right? Does intern still need me? Like, right? I still do good work for them.
You
Y'all
do
don't want
good
me dead.
work.
Don't go yelling that into the courtyard.
If you're being cooperative, I mean you do good work, but if you keep being uncooperative, there's other people. Like, come on.
Okay. I'll tell you what I know. A couple of weeks ago, the cultists came to me looking for essentially somebody to expand their smuggling ring and sort of formalize it outside of Waterdeep. They came with two people. Um, one was somebody wearing uh, a big red cloak that I couldn't really see underneath. They seemed to be using some sort of magic to cause oscillations in their voice as well, so couldn't get a big sense of them. Um, but the other one was an old acquaintance. Um, he's this half, excuse me, he's this gnome lad. Uh, he's got a magical peg leg, and he's been known for um, creating magical constructs. They said that they had brought him on as part of their security team, and that he was going to be responsible for security not only of the premises where they're storing the items, um, but also could provide me with security, provide me with additional protection as I expanded their influence beyond Waterdeep.
Okay. And where is this locations?
I don't know. I turned them down. I told them I wasn't prepared to work with them yet. They said, the usual threats, you'll regret this, we'll be back kind of thing. But um I had no idea I was on bad footing with the Zhentarim. If I'd known, I probably would have taken the deal. Seems
So,
the Zhentarim are protecting me though.
yes. Yes, we are. So my friend here, so she saw you with the group of cultists back in
Oh, it was
back in
just
that camp.
yeah, it was like a camp or festival at the time.
Yeah, like I said, I had no idea those were cultists. It was just a festival from my perspective. I was traveling through the area and stopped to sell goods. It had been going on for several days. Um, Once all the shit started breaking out and cultists started running around, I got the hell out of there. I'm not gonna risk my life for a bunch of bums out in the middle of the country.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
a big red cloaked guy and a gnome with a magical peg leg.
Hmm.
That's it? That's all you know?
That is all I know.
Can I check to see if they're lying or not?
Sure.
Which
The gnome's name, which I haven't made a character like for him yet, like an image, but is Dorwin Swiftspark.
Orphan? Okay. What's the check for lying? Is that
Insight
10?
10. She seems to be truthful. Um, Y'all scared the living daylights out of her, so at
Nice.
this point she's just trying not to be killed by the town, the guard, the Zhentarim, the cult, like any of the above. She's like, I'm in hot water.
Can I
Yeah.
check to see if she's holding back anything?
Sure. Make an
Is that
insight check.
okay. Wow?
Whoa.
You're still thinking about the rat bread vendor outside. You're like, I think he's holding something back.
Yeah, all the information on how he was able to expand the rat bread.
How could he have done this? I thought I
With
ended it.
rat
He
bread?
works for the cultists. That's his backer.
Doesn't make sense.
He was the figure in the red cloak.
He's the gnome with the peg leg. I got it, guys. I'm out of here.
Okay. All right. I think our work here is done. Thank you, Dahlia, for all your helpful words.
Okay, yeah, and you'll tell them, right? Like I do good work, like you said.
Yes, yes. You have
Thank,
nothing to worry about.
okay. Thank you.
I'll put in a
I'm
good word. Thank you for all
cool.
your.
Glad I made the right decision.
I'm just gonna pat her on the shoulder.
She flinches.
A firm pat. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I'm just gonna walk out.
I'm gonna bow to her and just saying I apologize for my tin friend from last time giving you a hard time.
Oh my god, I remember y'all now.
Yeah,
He tried to thieve under my nose, right in front of me.
yeah, he's not a smart one.
Well, how's he doing these days?
Um, he's
Hopefully learned
still
his lesson. Or is
no,
he missing a hand at this point?
No, he hasn't learned his lesson. I'm hoping one day he will.
Lovely. We'll figure it out someday.
Yeah, besides this interaction, it was nice to see you.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Got anything I can buy?
Not at the moment, no. I've already unloaded all my goods. To the
Alright.
Zhentarim, I will say again. She looks like as y'all are leaving, like, to the Zhentarim. Uh,
Shh,
definitely not the
keep your
cultist.
voice down.
Alright, who's next on
Where-
your list?
Well, we got
Magic
the
man.
magic item, and then there's the fence.
Where's the fence? Oh, it's
Uh,
over there.
over there. So whichever one you guys want to deal with first or
Sounds
next.
closer.
Knock, knock, knock.
Okay. As you knock, the door actually magically swings open, and you walk into a shop not dissimilar to the one, Avalene, you saw before, that's full of a variety of different magic items, some seemingly quite expensive, though there seems to be quite the lack of security around, giving you the insight that there are probably other measures defending this place.
Ooh, free spells.
No, no, don't do it.
At the back of the store, we'll say behind a counter, is a halfling man, just sort of. Uh, his chest is just above the counter, which gives you the indication that he might be standing on a stool.
And there's nobody else here.
Nobody else is in the shop right now. He just gives you all a warm smile. Says, "Oh, hello there, folks. Welcome to my shop. You a bunch look like the adventuring sort. Can I get you all anything?"
What was his name on the list?
His name is Godak Quickkettle.
Yes, Godak. I think you can help us with something.
Oh, sorry, I didn't recognize you. Are you former customers? Well, welcome back.
Thank you. Well, hoping to be a recurring customer, but we'll see how this goes.
Given that you
Are
didn't
you?
say that you'd been there before, he immediately becomes a bit suspicious.
Yeah. So, I see you have a lot of magic items in here.
That I do. I'm a seller of magic items.
Yeah. Do you have anything that's... I don't know what kind of magic items freaking Zhentarim would want. Was it cursed or... Oh, anyways, do you have any illegal magic items, perchance?
Oh, he scoffs at you. Like, oh, please, I am totally above board. I only have the highest of quality magic items here, and nothing illegal to boot.
Okay. Come up
Why,
to the
why,
counter.
why would you adventurers be worried about that, anyways?
Come up to the counter. I'm gonna put my coin on it. Just boom. There's my Zhentarim coin.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Man, want to go persuasion route. It's the only thing I'm good at.
So as you bang that coin, like essentially in front of his face, because he's quite short, like on the counter. Um, at first he just hears you place a coin down. And he's like, "I'm sorry, little miss. It's going to cost a lot more than that to get." And then he interrupts and looks down. He's like, "Oh," um, and he looks and he pulls out a little wand from under his desk and gives a little flick of his wrist, and the door behind y'all slams shut, and a barricade comes down and covers the door. He goes, "Well, I suppose we'll be closed for a few minutes. Zhentarim, are you? What can I do for you?"
Oh, I hear you have other customers you've been trading with. Or
I
you've
always
been
have
selling
customers.
to?
What do you mean? The Zhentarim know this. I sell not only to them, but this is above board operation as well. They get their cut.
Okay. The cultists.
The what?
The cultists. You've been.
Dear, I hope you'll have to be a bit more specific. There's all kinds of crazy people about these days.
It's a cultist official name. Is it like the worships of Tiamat or whatever?
That the dragon cult, they go by a couple
Dragon
different names. Cult of the dragon, things like that.
The cult of the dragon. Does that ring a
Oh,
bell?
that particular brand of crazy. Yeah, they've been all over the city recently.
Yeah. We hear you've been selling them some magic items.
Hey, I mean, if they came in and bought them, then, you know, is what it is. But like me selling for them or through them, no.
No.
I know better than to do that.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
He looks nervously over at the two dragonborn in the room. You guys cultists?
I can just imagine little me and then my bodyguards. Just like,
You just
Is
assuming we're part of the cult because we're
Zhentarim
dragonborn?
working with the cult now? I mean, there's a lot of dragonborn in the cult. They're just asking. So you're not? Are they not working together now?
Zhentarim was never working with the cult.
Okay, good to know. Neither have I.
Okay. Do you have any names of the cultists you were selling to? Or sold through?
I mean, it's not as if they come into the store with robes on. Just everybody who comes in pays. I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if a few came through.
I'm not talking about your legal customers. I'm talking about the illegal deals. You know.
No, I don't think I do know.
I'm not very good at the thieving shit.
Squeeb, look intimidating.
It's quite
Wait, what's
intimidating.
intimidating?
I'll just tap him with my tail.
I just want to get a read on him real quick and see if he's lying. If I can do that.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be insight again.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
That red bread.
All the shiny items gives you the sense that this man is very wealthy and therefore must be very honest.
Alright.
Can I check to see if he's lying?
Nope. Can't do 2 checks for the same thing.
Dang it.
Alright, Thesera, your turn. Intimidate.
You're up next.
Can I look around the room if there's anything out of place? Like, anything that might... I don't know.
Pull a lever or a switch.
Never crawl.
Give me an Arcana check.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Are you freaking... Can I do an inspiration?
Sure, go for it.
I swear to God.
Another one. Another one.
Thankfully you have a pretty good modifier to that stat. For a 10. As I said before when Avalene came in, like there doesn't seem to be any like physical security, right? There's no people standing around with swords. But from your training as a druid, you can see some of the sort of subtle magic weaved around the room, in the form of runes, glyphs, things like that sort of catch your eye. You're not entirely sure what they do. You're not familiar with this kind of thing, but you can tell that by no means is this place insecure or unsecured.
Is there a reason why you have this place very secure if everything is to the books and legal?
Well, having worked with thieves in the past, I really don't want things getting stolen. Actually, the Zhentarim love that. If things don't get stolen, that means everybody's paying for it, and they get good gold through that. If things were getting stolen all the time, then this business wouldn't be making money, and neither would they.
Well, there's a reason we're here to see you. And I feel like
Well,
you know, but you're just not telling us.
whatever do you mean?
I motion back to Avalene.
Let's go in circles trying to
Okay.
figure out what's going on.
Feels like a freaking. Just trying to think how to get him to talk.
Say this
Can I
under your breath.
persuade him? Don't think my persuading is going very well.
I mean, you can. You just need to tell me like what it is you're trying to ask, what it is you're trying to do. Like I can keep that in mind, but you've got to do something where you're trying to persuade him.
I know. Oh, freaking, what was his name again? I know you just said it. Kettle something.
I'll give you this coin.
Gudak. Gudak.
Mhm.
Gudak. Gudak. Do you perchance keep a list of your customers?
I do. Why?
Can I have it?
No.
If you don't have anything to hide, would I be able to look at it?
Of course. Feel free. He pulls out a big ledger out from under his desk and turns it towards you.
Sweet. Nice
It's
big
marked
book.
by day. He has lists of all the people who have come in and bought something. You see a couple of repeat names on there. But overall, like, hey, this is an expensive magic item store. There's some days where people come in and buy stuff, and there's some people where sometimes where they don't. Otherwise, it just seems to be a list of names.
Have you ever come across a customer who's in a big red cloak?
Can't say I have. There's some nobles that come in sometimes wearing all kinds of finery, but cloak,
Or
like with their face covered and stuff.
or there's a
Yeah.
gnome with a peg leg.
Yeah, or a gnome.
Are
with
you
a
talking about
magic head.
Dorwin?
Yes, Dorwin.
I mean, everybody knows him in this business. He does good security work.
Yep. Do you know who or where he might be?
Dorwin?
Yeah.
I believe he just got a big assignment at one of the banks downtown.
One of the banks?
Hmm. I talked to him not too long ago. He said he was working at it was Fizzband's holding company. I think that's what he said.
Okay. Has he come in here with anyone else recently?
Him come here? No, I haven't. He doesn't usually come here for business.
Hmm.
All of his stuff are constructs. He makes those himself. He doesn't need magic items for that.
Yeah. He does security work, so he could be escorting someone. There's a chance.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, he's a talented spellcaster, but usually lets the artifacts do the work for him, or the constructs. Thought about getting one time, but they're a bit pricey.
Mm. Yeah, that they are. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Can we huddle together, regroup, just
Yeah, give us a second here.
yeah.
We're just gonna go over here.
Oh, do y'all want to go outside, or he
Yeah,
pulls
we
the
can
wand
go.
out like he's like, oh,
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
just
be
have to let
back.
y'all out.
Yeah. Just one
Unless you
moment.
have. Actually, can
Oh,
we use one
well,
of
if
your
y'all
private back rooms?
sure. He points you. We'll pretend like this isn't like a forgery room. He's like, yeah, I've got a couple rooms back there that we do deals in, but I'm afraid there's nothing else I can do to help you all.
Okay. We just need a room for a moment.
Is Squeeb just gonna stand there and look at him?
Keeps staring down at him.
That rat bread's really starting to kick in.
Alright, so I just need a bit more understanding on the list you were given, Avalene. Like, just the reason why his name is on it.
It's a list of people who have worked with the cultists.
Worth clarifying, suspected of working with the cultists.
Okay, suspected of working with the cultists.
As y'all know from your first encounter, where y'all did roll better, and you don't think she was lying, that she has in fact not worked with the cultist. She was approached by cultists.
Hmm.
So the Zhentarim have reason to believe these three people, like, they have reason to believe they're working with the cult. They don't know for sure.
Mm.
Do they
Yeah,
have
what
any notes
what
next
God
to the name?
said.
What who said?
What God said, you know. He
Y'all
just
didn't hear
appeared
that?
in this room.
Emily's like, I just heard this voice in my head. Y'all didn't hear that too.
He was reminding me of why we came here.
Did you eat the rat bread too?
I don't think so, unless you fed it to me.
Bad
Is
news.
that what that was? That
I don't know. This guy ain't talking. What do we need to do you think?
He's most likely sold items, probably through legal means.
Yeah, but we don't have any proof.
Yeah.
And we gotta be careful in here since everything is very secure. A lot of magic items around.
I mean, we can always come back.
Yeah, why don't we
Check out the third name and
we can see if they drop anything about them.
yeah.
Or maybe we can go back to the first person if they know anything.
Yeah.
But for now, I think we're running out of options. Your coin didn't work as well as I thought it would.
It usually works okay.
Alright. So let's just go say we'll be back.
Alright. We're gonna head out now.
Welcome back. Alrighty then. Anything else I can help you all with?
Not at the moment. But we'll be back.
We
Very
need
good.
the truth.
Okay. Well, feel free to come back anytime. Like I said, I've got a number of goods that'd be perfect for adventurers like yourself, he says with a salesman smile.
Can I do a quick look around the room to see what the prices of everything is? Give
Sure.
or take.
They are
Expensive.
very expensive.
They are very expensive.
There's a sign that he points to that's like, hey, start with like a 10% down payment and super not aggressive interest rates.
It's like,
Definitely not backed with the violence of this interim to collect the debts.
Okay.
Definitely
Alright.
not how this place works.
Definitely not. Alright. Well,
What's the
thank
most
you.
expensive item in here?
Thank you for your time.
He probably, I'll say he's got, I think it's like, that's not what I'm thinking of. You see in the corner this cloak that seems to like phase in and out of existence, and it has a price of
Avalene Watts.
She just magically teleports back.
Nyam! That cloak you have in that corner.
What the hell? How'd you get in front of me?
it costs 8,500 gold.
A measly.
You said
What does
you
it do?
Underneath it calls it a cloak of displacement.
Can I try it on?
Sorry, no touching the goods.
All right. We'll be back. Thank you for your time.
For y'all's knowledge, a cloak of displacement. While you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Ooh.
If
Okay,
you
I
take
thought it
damage,
was-
the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn.
Mm.
I was
So
thinking it
essentially,
was
they
the
have disadvantage on you until somebody finally hits you, and then they can really see where you are. But that reactivates every single turn, so it makes you very hard to hit.
All right. Go rob this place and suit up.
All right, are y'all heading over to the fence?
Yeah, we're all heading over to the fence.
The last name on your list was Valkyria Ashwin. He seems to have done some fencing work for
Fence.
the Zhentarim.
I will not forget the name this time, I swear.
Okay.
Alright, knock, knock, knock.
So you hear somebody get up and walk to the door and open it. The old tiefling woman is looking out at you all and says, can I help you all?
What does she have a sign outside the building or no?
Nope.
No? Okay, so it's just like a normal house.
This is just a person's house.
Okay. Hi, Valkyria. Um,
Hello?
my name's Ava. I was wondering, would we be able to come in and and talk?
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Is there something you all need? How do I know you all, by the way?
Gonna take out the coin and flip it, like show her. Show my coin.
Ah, I see. Come on in, I suppose. Um,
Meow.
she opens the door, and you can see that in her other hand behind the door, she was holding a dagger. She returns over to where she'd been sitting at the table beforehand. She's
Right
gonna
around
head for
there.
the room.
Right,
Yep,
right there.
right there.
I hope that dagger was for cooking.
Of course, dear. What else would it be for?
So,
Now then, what is it the Zhentarim want with me?
well,
It's not their usual time of month for coming by.
no. I just need a little help with something. And I
Oh,
think you can help me.
sure. She goes and grabs a ledger off this desk over here and says, uh, got something to sell or are you looking to buy?
Looking to see uh you've been working with the cultists.
Cultists. What? What are you talking about?
Oh, Valkyria, please. The cultists that have been running around town, setting up a bunch of business. Those cultists. Cult of the Dragon? Ring any bells?
Can't say they do.
Can I check to see if she's lying?
Insight check.
11.
She definitely doesn't seem to be telling the whole truth.
Okay, okay. So she kind of knows. Valkyria, please. Don't play dumb. The quicker we do this, the quicker we'll be out of your hair. Then you can go back to what you were doing. Okay?
I'm not sure I know what you mean, nor do I like what you're implying.
Sweetie. So, we know you've been doing some dealings with the cultists, moving their goods around town, you know. I believe that's what a fence is. They're like a moving person.
Sorry, what
So,
was your question?
was gonna say the fence. That's a person who's moving the goods, right?
No, the fence is just the person who, like, similar to how the magic item seller would deal in legal goods, she's dealing in, like, buying and selling either illegal goods that are, like, outright banned in the city or things that have been stolen or taken from somebody who was, like, killed or something.
We know you've been buying and selling items to the cultists. So I'm gonna need some names and locations. That's all I had to say.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Yay!
Oh my god.
That's much better than your intimidation.
Oh, my persuasion's a +8. It's the only thing I have going. Everything else sucks.
He looks back and forth among you and goes, "Well, you are with the Zhentarim, right? Wouldn't have the coin otherwise. Wouldn't be foolish enough to show the coin otherwise. I thought those two might have been cultists, but I
No,
suppose not then."
they're working for me. Right with me.
Hmm. Very well then. Let me go get something. She starts to walk to the back of the room. um, how about Squeeb and Thesera? Since y'all weren't engaged in talking with her, y'all give me perception checks. Stop her here.
13.
Wolf
11.
11. Uh, both of y'all notice in the back of the room there seem to be two humanoid objects that are unmoving but don't seem to fit in really with the rest of this sort of, otherwise homey appearance of a room. And she seems to be walking back in their direction.
Humanoid
Thesera.
objects?
Mm-hmm.
Thesera, you see those?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Oh, don't worry about it. One moment. I'll be right back with you all. She
Is she
goes over
leaving?
to her desk. No, she just is
Okay.
going to a desk at the back of the room. And she reaches into a drawer and pulls out a wand. And with a swish and a flick, all of a sudden, those humanoid figures come to life.
Ah.
Pinocchio.
Great. Battle
She
music's
says,
going.
The heck is that?
"I'm sorry to have to do this to you, dear, but it seems you know too much already. I'll figure out how to deal with this interim after this. I can always leave town, start up somewhere new."
Time
With
are
another
bored.
flick, the door, similar to the operations in the magic shop, a big barrier comes down on the door, and she says, "If you all would please die quickly and try not to bleed too much. It is my home, after all."
I could say the same to you. Now die.
All right, everybody, roll me initiative.
Which modifiers initiative? I keep forgetting. Is that Dex? Or
Yes, it's based off your dex.
You can also just click the thing in the middle of the
oh yeah, I see
The
it.
thing that
that
says
says
initiative.
initiative.
I always just remember it's Dex or something. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, let's go. 3.
See ya.
Number 3. Woo!
I'll see you guys after the fight.
Holy crap, Avalene has 7 frickin' decks.
No, I have 2, and I have alert, which gives me +5 to
Oh yeah.
initiative. But
Is
I
that-
also can't be surprised.
Surprise. You're surprised.
She saw this coming.
Nah. I knew it all along. I saw those things in the back. Was like, yeah, this is gonna happen.
Cool. Okay, let me make sure I've got all the details of these guys.
Automatons.
Yeah, so I'm gonna post a image of it so y'all can see kind of what they look like in chat. These are animated suits of armors, so they essentially stand up and move like they're given the appearance of armor, but if you look closer, you'll see that there's in fact nobody underneath the suits of armor as they begin to get up and move towards you all.
Whoa.
Quick spit on that thing, Squeeb.
Let me roll for that. Cool.
Do you need our
no,
help?
let me try to use the turn order.
Oh. Fancy.
I'm gonna try using this more often. Are people able to add their characters? I haven't used this before, so.
Do you just grab your character from the side again?
Maybe I drag y'all over?
Yeah, I can't really add anything to it.
If we can't make this work, then we'll just move on, but.
I think you have to add them now.
It's got you on there. Oh, whoa. Whoa!
Whoa.
He's gone.
Did I delete you off the.
Yeah. It killed me.
What the heck? Oh my god, I'm not deleting these characters, am I? Imagine.
No. Or let me check if Squeeb is there still. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still there. Oh my lord, it's gone.
Okay. Maybe can all of y'all roll initiative again, see what happens? We'll still use your first rolls. Let's just see if it automatically adds.
Okay.
Oh, looks like
Nah, it
No.
doesn't do anything.
Okay. It's giving me info here, though, how to do it.
right click and choose add a turn.
Yep, so I'm just going to add each of y'all in.
It said, it says in the chat, it says you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Okay, y'all should be able to go in and change your numbers here.
There you
I
go.
think. So just
Yeah.
enter the numbers y'all got.
Automaton. 3 again.
There we go.
Where's my roll? Where did my roll go?
Cassie able to get it?
Mine. No, what the?
You put it for the the suit of armor, I think. Or no. There you go.
I had to click enter afterwards. That was my problem.
Are you using both 19 for like both the suits of armor?
Yeah, they'll go on the same turn.
Okay.
Suit.
Great, I went after old
Damn.
Granny.
They're so quick.
They do be
Grandma.
quick. All right.
Right.
Looks like we've got everybody ready to go. Avalene, you are going to be up first.
Perfect.
Hide.
Can I take a turn for my familiar to come out of my shadow? Or is
That would
it
take an action, yes.
Okay. I'm going to take an action to bring my familiar out.
Okay.
Da, da, da. And then
What shape does your familiar take?
Form
Kitty
of
cat.
sandwich.
It's a kitty cat.
Watch out there, kitty cat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where do you want it to appear? Because I think you can have it appear, like anywhere within 30 feet of you?
Put it on the grandma.
On the grandma, yeah. Right behind the grandma. One.
Up on the table up here?
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
it gets one shot.
Somewhere she's not looking.
Cool.
And I'm going to use my cunning action to hide. Or can I
Okay.
move and hide?
You just cast a spell in the middle of this small room.
And I hide.
You are very visible. You can certainly try. You're gonna have to roll
I'm gonna hide behind
very
Squeeb.
high. Okay.
I'm hiding
You're
behind
still
him.
gonna have to roll very high.
For stealth.
Yeah. Stealth roll.
Bam! Can I take the second one?
Nope. You are not hiding behind anybody. I wouldn't fool yourself.
Wait, what are you doing behind me?
Get in there!
We're all just watching Avalene slowly move behind Squeeb.
Slowly, I
Just like
disappear.
move a chair out of the way as she's going over there. She's like, excuse me. It's like,
Slowly, steadily, I'm behind him.
You're like freaking, what's his name from,
all right. Construct's turn.
if you move slowly enough, you can't see me.
The first one is going to step up to Squeeb. The other one is going to make his way along the wall to attack Thesera.
Well, that's just rude. I'm just over here.
Yeah.
Okay. They are going to slam down their fists on each of you.
Hello.
Let me roll. 21 on Squeeb. I assume that hits. 15 on Thesera. I assume that hits.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Squeeb takes 5 points of damage. Sony takes 4.
Not too bad.
Okay. Squeeb, you're up.
Let's see. I guess I'll go ahead and try and attack the walking suit of armor in front of me.
Okay. Go for it.
Let's see. Just a strength check, right?
It'd be your weapon attack. So you have a +1 weapon, right?
Yeah.
So it's a d20 roll, +1 for your weapon, plus your strength modifier, plus your proficiency modifier.
Okay.
Which I think your proficiency is up to 3 now for everybody, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So
Maybe.
Should be. What's everybody at level now? 5?
Yes.
yeah.
Think so. Oh yes, proficiency bonus.
So it's a +1 weapon plus my strength. It says my strength 7, so that's up to 8, and then press my proficiency modifier.
Your strength should not be a +7. That would be like
What would it be?
24 in the attribute or something.
I think it's +8 then on here, because that's how it's showing up in my thing.
That makes more sense. Do you have a plus? No, even then. What's your strength modifier? Are you at 18 strength?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Because you're getting +4 from your strength, plus
And then
3 from your
+3.
proficiency,
Okay.
plus
Yeah.
1 from your weapon.
There we go.
Okay, a
24.
24 definitely hits.
Can I do trip attack on them?
Sure. Remind me how that works.
Let's see. Where did I put it? Let me just look it up real quick. When you hit a creature with your weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to knock them down. You add the D8 to your weapon attack, I believe.
Cool, go for it.
1d8.
I think they have to make a check to like not get tripped or something.
Yeah. Let me see what the thing
Is that additional damage as well?
Yeah, you add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed one, it's knocked prone.
Cool. Yeah, what is the saving throw it needs to make?
What did we say last time? What was it? Was it just going against my strength, or was it like
the ability should say something about it.
Oh god.
What's it called?
Just trip attack.
Battle Master trip attack. Yeah, you've got a bunch of options. Yeah, it does just say strength saving throw. I think it's against the damage of the attack.
Okay. You gotta roll damage then.
Yep.
So 16 plus 3.
So 19 total?
Yeah.
2d6 plus 4 plus 1. Sheesh. Okay, so 19 damage.
Is it dead?
No. But, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It fails, so it is prone. That's the way to... there we go. I'll mark him. Oh, there's a bunch of options. He's prone.
Prone creatures have attack of opportunity or no?
To get up, no. But you do have advantage on attacking creatures that are prone. And I hate to do this, but I need to run to the restroom real quick. Everybody good for a quick bathroom break?
Yeah, that's
Sure.
fine.
Okay, cool. Be right back.
Crap.
Do you guys think I should attack this one again, or should I go to this old wench and go try and do the same?
Trying to kill her.
You think if like she is it concentration spell maybe for her to have the Knights of Armor active?
She just waved a wand,
I don't know.
I think.
They could just be acting on their own, though.
I feel like, are they constructs? I don't even know what freaking constructs are.
Medium construct.
Are they constructs?
I don't even know what the hell that is. What did I just say?
It sounds like a magical item thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of the item or if it's like if I use any of my spells, it's from me. But I just have a weapon anyways.
What's it called? Oi. Did Ball say it did have a opportunity of attack or no?
No, it's just opportunity of attack is like say if they walk away from you or something, you can attack.
Well,
them.
if I walk away from this one on the floor,
oh,
is he gonna like bite at my ankles or something?
I don't think so.
Let me look it up.
Like, what's he gonna do on the floor? Like, just
wipe at your feet, make you trip.
I picture him like a turtle on his back. I don't know.
It says yes.
He still does.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls, though. Get a bite at my ankles. So you guys said yes, try and beat up the old hag?
Kill her. We need her alive still.
What?
What?
We still need the old lady alive.
You
Said
said kill her. Knock her
No.
out.
Are you saying that emphatically? Like a question? Kill her? It sounded like you were just saying kill her.
We need her alive.
Don't,
Kill her.
don't kill her.
That's a very important thing to catch up on the mic. Don't kill her.
Mike likes to cut in and out. Don't know what's wrong with it.
Alright, Thesera, transform into a sandwich and attack her.
Yeah.
A sandwich.
I'm infected with rat bread too.
Just a little rat spawned on top of you.
Well, I have my my little familiar on her, so
You get a shocker.
I'm gonna shock her. I hope she don't die from that.
I think I might try and cast hold person on her, and then you guys get advantage on her attacks or something.
Well, she becomes immobile, so if we kill all this stuff, then she can't run away.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can break a boner, so just don't kill her.
I don't know, what do you think? Or,
I would say command or hold person.
Command sandwich.
oh my god, I can alter time in this whole thing.
What does that mean?
So, well, I'll just use it on the enemies, I think. So it'd be like an affected target speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC and to dexterity saving throws, and it can't use reactions.
Okay.
On its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn. And the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted. A creature affected by this spell makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, the effect ends for it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nice.
I might just do that and just, like... That's crazy.
How big's the radius?
So it's 40 feet.
Is it a radius or is it a square?
It's square. It's cube.
Weird.
Choose.
Alright, time to roll a D100, see how effective it is. Pretty good.
66. If only it was 69, then it would be super effective.
The square box. The no square. Beep, beep.
All right, sorry about that, folks. We are back.
Oh, come back.
Everybody here?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, and I particularly hate to do it because now you have multi-attack, right? So I believe you're able to attack again.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna waddle over to the old lady.
Okay.
Am I in range still?
Yep.
I'll go ahead and beat her down. Or try to.
Okay. Go for it.
28.
Critical.
Yeah.
Critical hit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Roll for damage.
Alright.
Non-lethal. Non-lethal.
12. Can I reroll that one with my class action great weapon?
Yeah. Go for it.
So I'll just reroll a d6. So
Go plus
4,
3, so 15.
10. Yeah, 15. So 30.
30 damage. Wow. Yeah, you
Don't
immediately
kill her.
take it and sort of put a pretty nasty gash across her chest. She's not looking great. She's like, "You bastard, you'll pay for that."
Will I? Action surge.
Oh god.
What's the thing you can do to make it non-lethal?
You can just tell me you can do non-lethal.
Okay, I'll try and do non-lethal. 18.
Cool, that hits.
And then roll for damage. I'll re-roll that one. So it's 8, 12, 13.
Okay, she's still standing, but looking very rough.
You
And I
look
think you
rough.
attack again, right? Because your action allows you to attack, and when you attack twice.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus.
My giant shield has left me as sweeping the whole freaking place.
16.
Fighter go. Brr.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Whoa.
I'll just go ahead and say like she had 2 hit points left, so you knock her unconscious.
Wait a minute, let me roll. Alright, let me re-roll that one.
Okay, 13 points of damage. She is unconscious.
Are the automatons still up for the walking suit
They
of arms?
are. They seemingly are powered by something else besides like her concentration.
God damn it. Alright, guys, I've done all I can do. Good luck. Pass turn.
To the old lady. Oh, wait. She's asleep.
Okay, yeah. We'll skip the old lady then, and on to Thesera.
I'll try and cast slow in the room.
Okay, can you post how that spell works?
Yeah.
I think that affects all targets now.
My choice. It says up to 6 creatures of my
Creatures of your
choice.
choice. Nice.
Can you slow the old lady? I think she's getting up too
I'll
fast.
slow her too, just in case.
Slow
but-
her bleeding. Make sure she doesn't die.
Well, I said non-lethal.
shit.
Are you gonna hit the rat bread?
I'm gonna hit the rat.
Too?
You knew what I was gonna say. I was gonna get the 2 constructs, or the knights, whatever. The old lady and just the rat bread guy outside.
He's just in the middle of a sale, and he's like, "Please,
Uh,
buy my
he scares away all the
bread."
customers.
Are you having a stroke, sir?
Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
Wisdom.
Guess what these constructs have in wisdom?
700.
Please
A
save
-4.
To say, like, nothing. to
Just
something
like
with-
Thorn. No, I'm just kidding. They both fail. So what's the effect of the spell then?
Their
Speed is
speed's
half,
halved,
-2 to AC, and on dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions. Use either an action or a bonus action, not both. Wow, slow's pretty good, huh?
Yes.
Alright, slow has been nerfed this session.
No, you're good to go. That takes effect. All right, that's your action. What would you like to do
So
besides that?
because they can't use a reaction, am I able to walk away without them doing a opportunity of attack? Yeah.
Opportunity attack is a reaction. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Essentially, they're slowed, so they can't react to you doing that.
they're slowed, and I'm gonna try.
Nice snail.
The snail.
Let's see. Okay, I got plenty of room. I'll just walk over by the desk, and
Where's my snail go?
I will end my turn there.
Everyone freaking abandoned me. My shields! They're gone!
Alrighty then. Avalene, you're back up. What do you want to
Right.
do?
Well, old lady's out cold. One construct's on the ground. The other one is standing there. I'm going to send my cat. Okay, first, I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to send my cat to come hither.
Just point where?
Uh,
Or like circle where?
right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going
So I just need
to
to...
rapier attack with my sneak attack. Yeah. 12.
Okay, you should also be able to move the cat now. Sorry about that. A 12 does not hit.
Sad.
Is that with their -2 to AC?
That is with their -2 to AC.
Oh wow.
Sag.
They do be literal coats of armor.
Running action, I'm going to disengage or dash.
They don't
You
have a
should-
reaction.
don't need to disengage because they don't have a
I was gonna
reaction.
say they don't, so I'm just gonna dash.
You should stop movement. This is a small room. Yeah, go for it.
I'm abandoning my cat over there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Back to these guys' turn. He's gonna have to use all of his movement to stand up.
Yay.
Slowly stand up.
Yeah, very slowly stand up. Cool. So he's back up, and he's going to attack Squeeb. 23 is going to hit.
I thought it used all its action.
No, it uses all of its movement to get up. And it does 9 damage to you.
Oh.
I also forgot in the first round, they also have multi-attack, and I forgot to do it, and now they can't multi-attack because they're slowed, so that is his only attack.
Oh, sorry, no, that was just a spell. Sorry. He just attacked. He didn't cast a spell or anything, right?
Correct. Yeah, it was just an attack.
I'm
Your
just,
spell says they can't attack more than once per turn, though. So
yeah.
this guy, what's their movement speed? I wasn't expecting to have to actually know that. 25 feet. So it's halved,
12.
right?
13.
So he can go 10 feet, maybe. 12 and a half. I'll say he can only go 10. So this one's like, get back here. And then has to end his turn there.
Wait, did it talk?
No.
Oh, okay.
But he's just, it's very funny because he's slow. All right. That is their turn. Squeeb, you're up.
Alright. I'll go ahead and attack this snail in front of me.
Go for it.
See. Oops. 18.
18 hits.
Reroll that one. The most I've used this ability.
On the trip last time you did,
15.
what, I think it was 18 damage?
Yeah, I believe so. So this one does 15.
Okay. Believe it or not, that is just enough to take it out.
Yeah.
As you swing your great sword into it. Great sword, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. As you swing your great sword into it, you hit a seam in the armor, and as you deal this blow to it, all the armor seems to sort of vibrate and shake for a little bit before collapsing to the ground.
Alright, I step to this guy. I'm gonna attack him.
Go for it. 18 hits. 13 damage. All right.
Can I reroll that too?
I thought you could only reroll ones.
It's 1 or 2.
In that case, go for it.
Woo! Damn it.
Still deals 13 damage. The armor celebrates in its relief. All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, old lady's passed out. Over to Thesera.
Is she still holding the wand, or is it just on her desk now?
It's just on the floor next to her, we'll say. As she passed out, she dropped it.
I'm just gonna go over and pick up the wand,
Okay.
and I'll just kind of mimic the movement she did with when she did I don't know, when she picked it up and summoned the knights.
Okay. I like where you're thinking. Give me a perception or a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Let's see.
Actually, don't. Instead, I'm going to give you the choice here. Do perception or sleight of hand. Inspiration for thinking of that. Very clever. You can obviously choose to use that or not. Or you can save it for later.
I'll use perception right now.
Okay. We're going to say you were keeping an eye on her earlier. Yeah, you 100%. When you were sort of looking around the room, keeping an eye on your surroundings, and you noticed the armor, you were aware enough to keep an eye on the movement she was making with the wand. Recognizing that it was a wand, you as a spellcaster were like, okay, she's casting some sort of somatic component here. So you sort of kept that in mind, and as you swish and flick, the armor, unlike before where it collapsed to the ground, seems to simply return to its state before, where it's like a solid suit of armor.
Nice.
And with that, combat has ended.
Thesera, does that mean you have your own suit of armor now?
Partly damaged.
Or is it gonna attack us when you turn it back on?
I don't know. Are we gonna carry this thing with us?
Go give it to Thorn. Have him put it on and then turn it on. Be like a freaking FNAF suit or like a animatronic suit and the freaking snaps. Yeah. Alright, let's check what the old lady had on her.
Yeah, I like the loot.
Just looting her. She's still
Okay,
alive,
fair.
guys.
Are y'all checking her body, or are you looking around the house?
I'd like to loot the body, sir.
Check her
Okay.
desk.
Yeah, well,
Roll me a d20. Just a raw d20.
Raw 16.
You find 32 gold pieces on her body.
Yay! Money, 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 money. Avalene looks at me with distaste. That should have been her 32.
Greedily. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll end up back in my hands.
Huh?
Huh?
Ah.
You saw what I did to that suit of armor, right?
Didn't see anything. Or you didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything. You checking the desk still?
Yeah, is it exclamation point roll?
Backslash.
That's what gets me.
All right. What else are y'all looking around for?
I'm checking the freaking desk where she got her freaking stick from.
Okay.
I offer for looting.
That was just specifically to see how much gold she had on her body. If you're looking around now, give me an investigation check.
Boo.
I'll say with advantage because you're looking in kind of the place that she had gone over to.
Oh wait, there's like 2 of me. There's another one over here.
Oh God, they're everywhere.
Secret
Wait, do you see
boss.
2 of you?
I see like one
Yeah.
over here. On the
Ew.
side.
Oh,
Put it
no.
away.
Good now. Get that out of here. Get that out of here.
It's
I
still
think
here.
that's maybe when I get it out. Get it out. Get rid of it. On a 10, you realize that the desk she's currently like passed out at the foot of seems to be where she kept a lot of her business ledgers. You see a number of letters, journals, books, things of that nature.
Is there anything in these chests over here?
No, they seem to be emptied out recently.
Oh.
I think I'll check like anything under the bed or just if there's anything out of place.
Um, give me an investigation check, Sony.
Investigate. Ooh, 18.
18. It looks like under the bed she's got like a rug underneath the bed so that when she steps off, doesn't get her feet cold, you know? Always a vibe. But it seems that like based off you looking at it, the rug gets rolled up under the bed sometimes.
Under the bed?
Mm-hmm. Like she rolls it up as if
From
maybe
under.
maybe she's cleaning under it or something.
Maybe I'll pull the rug out.
You're gonna need help with that. Somebody like pick up the bed while you pull the rug out.
Sure. Squeeb, get over here. Use your fighter hands. Pick up this bed.
That sounds more like a Ava roll. I'm over here playing with the cat.
What the?
That you abandoned by the suit of armor. The cat's now.
It's just laying
There
on
you
the
go.
suit of armor's lap.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like climbing up the suit of armor. Just pawing at its helmet. Okay, Squeeb goes over and picks up the bed, and as you pull out the rug, you notice that there seem to be a couple loose planks under the bed.
Whoa. Ava, did you find anything useful at her desk? If
Got some ledgers and stuff.
We found
Which
some
I'll
loose
just take with me.
floorboards.
yeah, I think whatever you
Alright, I'll
find
get
there,
out my
come over here.
crowbar and open
They
up.
were already
Yeah.
loose.
Okay, well,
Okay.
the
They're
crowbar
more
makes
loose.
it easier. Alright, I'll open up the floorboards.
Cool. Inside you find a couple small gems worth 50 gold pieces, as well as a cloak of elven kind.
Yoink.
While you wear this cloak with its hood up, wisdom perception checks made to see you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide, as the cloak's colors shift to camouflage you. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action.
Yoink. Ava, you don't want this, right? I can wear 2 cloaks, right?
I don't know. I'd really like it.
You said there's a couple gems?
Yep, worth 50 gold pieces, so
Alright. Well,
rather
the
than just
looting
in it,
has
you've
already
got
paid.
what, 82 gold pieces, so y'all can split that amongst yourselves if you want. Are y'all tracking your gold on your character sheets? 'Cause I
Yeah.
Yeah.
am not. Perfect.
You said we had
50 gold.
82 gold?
Because you found 32
Oh,
on
yeah,
her
yeah.
body, and then 50 gold pieces worth of gems.
I thought you said a couple worth 50. Or do you mean in total they're worth 50?
In total, worth 50.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming I get the coat. Because I can wear 2 of them at once.
You're already wearing a cloak?
Yeah, I am.
Kinda cloak.
Alright, Thesera, here's 25 gold pieces.
I mean,
You,
one of the magic items y'all got, wasn't it a cloak who left like pass without trace or something? Wasn't that a thing?
pass without trace. I know Thesera got the poison one from the
Emerald Enclave.
the Emerald Enclave. I don't know who got the
Oh,
one.
you know what? No, I think that was something else. Yeah, that was something else. Sorry, that's from either the one I play in. The
But
three
I got
items. Who ended up getting the items? It was the immovable rod, portable hole, and the slippers of spider climbing.
Just looking
Muffin.
at that.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was just looking at that, and it looks like, based off the emote reactions, Muffin was going for the boots, I was going for the rod, and then 3 people were fighting for the hole.
Okay, well we can say you got the rod. Muffin got the boots.
I just said that Sab could have the hole since we switched. I don't think Void actually wanted it since he reacted to like all 3 of the things.
Yeah, Void was disqualified by not reading the rules.
So Sab can have the portable hole.
Okay, Stab's got the hole then. Okay, good to know. Cool. Yeah, I mean, whoever wants that cloak can have it. Sony's already got a cloak. Do you have a actual cloak, Trip, or just you have like a generic cloak that you wear?
No, I actually have an actual cloak. I got it from when we finished the story with Hog and Sub. It's the
That's
cloak of
right. Yeah.
+1 cloak of resistance.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, you are cloakless, Ava. Take this.
Which cloak are you giving me?
the new one.
Okay. I was like,
The new
I'm
one
happy
that
with
is
either
perfect for
one.
rogues.
I just give you my old cloak. I'm like, ooh, new cloak, and then I just throw it over your face.
Yeah, you just give me your dirty,
Dirty, musty
smelly one.
cloak.
Got like acid stains. You hope.
You hope. God.
You hope. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put the cloak on.
Cool.
And then I
Right.
give 25 worth of gem to Thesera.
Wow. Shorting
Wow,
her some gold.
thank you. Yeah, gracious of you.
What are you talking about? I split it half and half.
Oh, are you just keeping the 32 then?
So
Oh.
it's 50. That's okay.
It's
I
fine.
found
It's
it.
fine. You need it, Squeeb.
I'm-
I understand.
I'm
I
very
do.
happy with the cloak, so I won't even touch the gems.
You
I feel
guys
like
got
the
paid
cloak
out.
was worth
The cloak is worth a lot more.
a lot more.
If y'all
You
want to
guys
split the
can-
41, go for it. Up to y'all.
It's-
Y'all loot is always up to y'all how y'all want to split it.
It's,
You want
I
the
took the
quarter?
it's
cloak,
fine.
so I don't want any.
I'll just take the 25 gold.
Can I have the 25 gold back?
Now he's like, well, if you're not going to complain, I'll just take all of the gold. All right, what's next?
Do I still hold on to the wand then, or like, is there any other?
Flick it back on.
Yeah, I mean, you still got it.
Go back over to the old lady.
Turn
She's
her
still
back on.
breathing, right?
Yep,
She
she's
is
unconscious.
still
So, like,
alive.
she is stable, but she is unconscious.
Put that fat cat on her when she
Hey.
wakes up. She'll be pinned down.
Yeah, I just want to change my familiar real quick to make it a very fat cat.
Okay,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
I'm here for it.
I don't know. We need something to wake her up with.
Some cold water. There, you can conjure some ice and melt it on her forehead.
Actually, I could probably just do a quick cure wounds on her. So I can just I'll just place my hand on her and give her some health back.
Yep, same rules apply for getting NPCs or enemies back up as getting y'all back up. They have to
Wake up!
regain health.
Wake up!
As she healing her, I want to tie her up as well. So she
As
can't.
she's doing it or before she does it?
Before she does it.
Okay.
Tie her
Since
up.
she's unconscious, I won't make you make a check for it. You tie her up.
Do I need to roll for how much health she has back? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Unless you plan on killing her after.
I don't know. I can roll later, then we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Cool. She wakes with a start. Goes, what up? What happened? Oh, well, seems I lost this fight.
That's an understatement.
Okay, no need to be rude, she says.
You're the one that had the dagger and stuck the suits of armor on us.
Well, if you want to see me use the dagger, you'll have to untie me.
Alright. She's untied.
No.
Do you untie her? For real?
No.
Okay. I was like, go for it. She will swing at you 100%.
Knocked out
Yeah.
unconscious again. Round 2.
Try that again. All right. She's still tied up. So what all is it that you want?
I'd like some names and some locations for the cultists. Tell me or you'll get more hurt.
Make me an intimidation check with disadvantage. Actually, y'all just knocked her out. She's tied up. I'm not gonna make you do it. We'll just assume it's a success, despite the friendliness of the intimidation.
Yeah, can I just feel like Ava's here the only reason you're alive, old lady? I would have swung on you and killed you.
Okay, better. He goes, look, okay. She turns to Avalene. What's the Zhentarim's take on this? Am I dead anyways, or I assume the fact that y'all haven't killed me already means they're willing to live and let go.
Well, the only reason you're alive right now is because we need information.
Okay.
So
What
depending
is
on
it y'all are
how
looking for?
helpful your information is, I can go one way or another. So we're looking for names and locations of the cultists. You know, you've been buying and selling magic items with them. You need to know locations and maybe meeting areas.
Got it. Yeah. Understood. Yeah. As you may have guessed, I was selling some items to them and moving them through the city and whatnot. But you have to understand, they were gonna kill me, right? They came in. I thought they were legit. They were with Dorwin. He's the one that gave me the constructs to help keep me safe, and they paid good gold.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I am.
And they gave me instructions on where to take it over to Fizban's holding company. You're familiar with it?
Yes.
Um, she sort of points her head back at the desk up on above her. In there's a letter with the instructions on where to take the goods and whatnot to the location. As you know, my goods are generally less than legal. Uh, so it's not as if we can just take them through the front door.
Okay. And what
I don't
else?
know what else do you want me to tell you. That's
Who
the
else is a part of this
extent of
operation
my.
with these merchants around here?
Who are you working with?
I don't know. Like I said, it's Dorwin. He brought on myself. There was this person in a big red robe. They didn't say what their name was. They just
Big
said
red
that
robe.
when the time came, we would be rewarded.
Oh, I betcha it's what's his face? The red robe of the Fae or whatever freaking name I gave him.
Was there any mention of or any peering of a gnome with a peg leg?
That's
That's
Dorwin.
I'm talking about
Dorwin.
Dorwin. It's a magical peg leg, I'll have you know.
What does it do? What's so magical?
It's a leg.
Glows.
She can walk.
It glows.
It's a nightlight.
It's a flashlight.
Problem is, you have to like lean the leg up to be able to, because the flashlight's on the bottom, so you can't stand on it at the same
Yeah.
time.
Has
You
to
gotta
pull his pant
replace
leg
the-
up too to be able to see it.
Gotta replace the battery every week or so.
I wouldn't underestimate him, just as a warning.
Why? Because he's disabled.
Whoa. Whoa, Squeeb. Whoa.
These constructs here, these are some he made years ago. These don't even come close to what he's been making recently.
Is that why he gave them to you?
Yeah, probably. Clearly they didn't do much against you all.
Oh, I'm unhurt over here. Feeling pretty good. Other two are a little beat up.
She just rolls her eyes at you. Yeah, great for you. I saw you trying to hide behind your big friend.
You didn't see anything,
Uh-huh.
right? Take my dagger.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
yeah. Totally.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You all fought valiantly until I was unconscious. Then who knows what happened after.
Well, regardless, you need to stop working with these cultists. With Dorwin.
Okay.
Start giving her a pep talk.
Yeah.
You gotta learn
You
to
need to stop.
work legally.
We're watching you. Okay.
The Zhentarim is watching you.
To that, she looks up at Avalene and says, yeah, got it. What should I do? Do I need to report to them? Do they want me to leave the city? What's the deal? You know, anything's better than, you know, their usual methods, so happy to do whatever it is they want. Literally whatever they want.
I'd suggest reporting to the Zhentarim
Okay.
and revealing everything you revealed to us, and they may just let you go. Let you off the hook.
Sure.
They might have you leave town.
Do you want me to tell them everything? I mean,
Everything.
Zhentarim aren't exactly known to like poach contracts or anything, but you know, as y'all have decided not to kill me here, we're friends, right? Any information you
Fred.
want me to withhold, or go ahead and tell them everything?
What would you withhold?
Oh, just go into report, say that y'all caught me. I'm here to report, but just not tell them the information. You never know who might hear things, get involved.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
fine.
Well, I'd say it's
Ava
Ava's
could
call.
probably relay the information to them, and then you can
Or-
just check in with them.
Or, if you're willing, I could help you all out even. And maybe I don't report and you go report because they might keep me there and I'm a bit nervous. Maybe you just give them good feedback on my behalf.
Good feedback. Well, all right. I'll need a little bit more information then, and then we'll give some good feedback.
Maybe could y'all untie me first?
No, that's not going to happen.
What feedback would you like us to report back?
Just like if I'm gonna help y'all, you know, I'm going above and beyond, putting my neck back on the line rather than just leaving.
Pretty on the line.
Fair. But you know, just looking if I'm gonna support you all, looking for some sort of payment, you know? I think the
Your
least y'all
life?
could do is speak on my behalf.
All right.
All right. Okay.
What other supports do you have? Do you have anything
Well,
to sell?
Are y'all used to the city of Waterdeep, or any of y'all from here?
No.
Nope.
Ah, well, then you probably don't know where Fizzman's holding company is, or have any information about the facility, do you?
keep looking over
We
at
know
Ava.
it's downtown.
In case she knows anything.
You say we know it's around town.
That's Banks downtown. Mhm.
Well, you would know then, at City Hall downtown, there's the Great Mage Library, right?
Mhm.
It's said that many of the great buildings here in Waterdeep, they have blueprints and sort of schematics of the buildings kept there, but they're kept under lock and key in the administrative section. So, yeah, do with that what you will.
Well, what do you think, Ava?
Well, that is a pretty good bit of information, I will say. So, how would you go about getting these blueprints? Are you suggesting
But
illegal means,
you're
or
you're the Zhentarim. You tell me. You've stolen from places before, right?
illegal means? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. Only like high level council mages have access to that
Okay. Okay.
area
Then
of the
yeah. Then
library.
it's illegal means.
Oh yeah, unless she looks up at you, she looks up at Squeeb and goes, "You're not a mage. Um, you maybe? No, Avalene." She looks up at you. You're definitely not a council member. That's for sure. Um, I guess it's illegal means then, huh?
Yeah. That it seems that way.
I myself
Okay.
have never been in there. Of course, I've seen it. There's a variety of different lockdown sections in the library, but like I said, you'll be looking for the administrative section. And do remember, this is the city of magic. Not everything's always as it appears.
Good bit of information. So you have this letter with instructions on where to take the illegal goods.
I do.
Do you have dates and times of when you're supposed to do
Yes.
trades? I'll need that as well.
It's all there in the instructions.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
It's on
Okay.
Thursday evenings, just before the moon's at its peak.
What day is it now?
We'll say it's like Monday.
Got
You'll have a
3
couple days.
days. What's it called? So you don't know anything about any other merchants around here dealing with the cultists?
I mean, there's always a chance that somebody could be working with them, but try to keep your contacts secret. That's not unusual.
No, it's not. Okay. I think we've gathered everything we
Alright.
need.
Take the letter.
Yeah, I just taken everything. Take the
Yeah.
ladder, take the
She looks and
ledgers.
sees that her bed has been all messed up and that the rug's still folded up under there. You mind giving me that back? We're friends, right?
Hey, give what back?
She looks
Sorry,
at you smugly. You're
sorry.
literally wearing it.
Sorry. Wearing what exactly?
My cloak. That's how I'm meant to get away. If I
Goodbye.
need to.
Says it's your cloak. I've had this
Uh,
cloak
the
for a
fact
while
the
now.
fact the fact that my bed is all messed up, the rug is rolled up, and you're wearing literally look, that's my monogram in the back of it right there.
You see, this sounds like a you problem. I'm just gonna say. You see, if you didn't try and fight us and resist, and this wouldn't have happened at all. To be honest. So
He just groans. Ugh, well fine. We'll call it a winner's fee then. Uh you will
perfect.
untie me though, right?
Yes. No tricks,
Great.
though.
Take their dagger.
If you don't okay, sure. If you don't mind, she looks up at Squeeb. You look pretty strong. Could you get rid of that construct? I don't want to know what happens if they were to find out that I betrayed them and it were to wake up again.
Fine.
Rather not have my ribs broken in my sleep.
Alright, I go to bisect the construct.
Cool. I'll just assume since it's deactivated, you can keep attacking it until it gets destroyed.
Rips apart.
But similarly, it starts to like vibrate for a second and then falls to the ground.
Bzzz.
He said, "Not what I had in mind, but that'll work. I guess I'll do some sweeping after this." All right. Well, if y'all could untie me, then we'll call it a day. Like I said, just please tell the Zhentarim on my behalf that no apologies, it won't happen again, and that I'm doing everything that I can to help.
So you haven't dealt with the man that sells the magic items down the lane? Or the lady? What was her name? Dahlia?
Deal with them. I've helped get him supply before, but and Dahlia, you guys know Dahlia? Yeah, she's great. She brings me stuff all the time.
Hmm.
But no accomplices to conjure with the cultist situation?
Like I said, the only times I've been contacted by the cultists, it's either been through mail or by that person in the red cloak and by Dorwin.
Okay, just checking the boxes. Are we finished here,
You guys
guys?
can untie her if you want. I'm just gonna.
Alright, I take the dagger and I plunge it between her wrists where she's tied. Her
God,
legs.
excuse me. I plunge it into her face.
Plunge it right into her heart.
Okay, so you're untying her?
Yeah.
Perfect. She just shakes her wrist a little bit and says, "Well, thank you. I assume if you're done knocking me unconscious, robbing me, and questioning me, then y'all be off."
But of course, friend.
Friend, right. Like I
Well,
said, just speak on my behalf and we'll call it even.
Good.
All right, lovely.
I guess while
Y'all are well. Sorry, go ahead.
just while I leave, I'll just say in good faith to her, and I'll just return my portion. So like the 25 or like the part of the gems.
She smiles up at you and goes, "Oh, you're too kind, dear. Truly too kind. You might be in the wrong business." But she takes the gold nonetheless.
And I'm just gonna turn and walk away.
I'm gonna go grab that money.
So, upon leaving, I want to do a quick scope of the area
Okay.
and see if I notice anyone hiding in the shadows or anything like that. If I can
Sure.
spot.
Give me an insight or arcana check.
Hello, it is I, Squeeb in the shadows.
Insight.
Or sorry, not insight. Perception.
Oh, okay.
Perception.
Perception. Doesn't matter.
11 anyways.
I thought you said your perception was good.
That's my persuasion.
Yeah.
I can persuade.
From what you can see, it seems like a sort of normal residential area. Nobody seems to be about.
The rep red
Yeah.
guy still in slow
What
motion.
about this guy around the corner?
Oh, you found me.
What are you doing here?
That's just a guy. It's just a guard walking around.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Like I said, this isn't a perfect layout of it, so just people walking around.
Yeah.
Do we still want to go talk to Magic Man?
I don't know. I feel like we got a good bit of information.
We didn't
I would
get
say
really
y'all are welcome to try and get more. Y'all have gotten at least like all the minimum pieces you need to proceed.
You
Alright,
want
we
to
can always
talk to Dahlia first to see if we can get anything about that guy?
see you guys.
I'm
Yes, no, maybe so.
good with talking to at least Dahlia again. I don't know about the magic guy, because that went like nowhere.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that it went nowhere. Maybe it can go somewhere this time.
Yeah, can I look at her list of like her ledgers and see is that guy's name on there? I'm assuming I just took everything with me. Her ledger, freaking letter.
Who are you talking about?
Magic
This
guy?
magic man.
The
Him?
Magic Man.
Godak?
Yeah, is
Yeah.
his name on her list?
Whose name on what list?
Godak on
Is
the...
Godak's name on?
On Valkyra's
Yeah,
list, yeah?
yeah. She's definitely sold him a couple of the magic items in his store.
Doesn't really prove anything, though.
I mean, but he's bought illegal magic items.
Are they illegal? Is that what they said?
Stolen.
Yes, the stuff she's
illegal.
stolen are probably the stuff she's selling has been like stolen.
Yeah, but do we care about that?
Picking off corpses.
It's just we wanted to see whether he was selling those to cultists still, right?
Yeah,
So do we care that he's buying illegal contraband?
probably not.
Maybe we can use it for leverage or something, but I don't know what it has to do with anything. Let's go talk with Dahlia.
Knock, knock. We'll knock this time.
She comes to the door and looks at you three and is like, "Did I miss something? Was I supposed to go with y'all?"
No.
Good day then. She starts closing the door.
Hold on 1 second.
He says, "Please,
Ava
haven't I
has
suffered
something to
enough
say.
today?"
No, not yet. Ava has something to say to you.
What? Is it me?
Get to it.
What am I saying?
We found out something.
Alright. I got a little bit more information. And we need to talk to you a little bit more. Can we come in?
Okay. She leads y'all back into the table. Y'all can sit around it.
Yeah, we're back in.
You want to come back in?
Do tell, Ava.
No, you're supposed to tell. What do you want to know more about, Squeeb?
We just
Are
got a
y'all
lot of
just
information
here to
from...
hang out? Like, if y'all want to hang out, just say so.
Alright, I'm hanging out.
Okay. Y'all want any tea or anything?
Better stuff. I'm gonna pull out the Dragonfire wine I stole from Gilgamesh.
Looks over at you and is like, "Wine? It's like 2 p.m.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
All right. Party on."
Pour everyone out a small glass. Like shooter size sort of thing. Put in the
Dahlia
little...
will take it and down it.
Oh,
And
your
she's
glass is
immediately
getting a little...
hammered.
I was gonna say, your glass is getting a little empty. Let's just give you a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm
She
actually.
failed her first roll. Yeah, she's drunk as a skunk.
Thesera the weenie does not drink her drink.
Yeah, I would say I'm not really much of a drinker. Dahlia, you can have a shot of mine too.
It's good stuff. You won't find anywhere in town.
Like, I think I'm fine.
Here, you can have this one too.
She dies.
Woo, it's 5
Alcohol
o'clock somewhere. Woo. Anyways, what is it y'all wanted?
Gabe will tell you what we wanted.
Oh, we just got some information from a vendor over there. Is her name on the list as well?
I think
Dahlia?
Dahlia.
Dahlia's name on
Yeah.
Valkyra's list.
She was the first person y'all came and talked to. Y'all just finished talking to Valkyria.
I was on Valkyria's list or Valkyria's ledger of
Yeah, I sell
names.
to Valkyria.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when I got
Okay.
stuff that's, like not totally legal, yeah, she's always willing to buy.
Yeah. That's good. Business is booming.
What about the
Yeah,
magic
well, I
man?
mean, I gotta be careful or else, like those cult guys were scary.
They are very scary, but yeah,
What
they're
about the
not much
magic
to us.
man?
Y'all are gonna protect me, right?
Yeah,
Of
you'll be
course.
okay. I'll pat her shoulder.
Thank you.
What about the magic man?
How about the guy next door who sells the magic items?
Go deck.
Who are y'all talking about? Kodak? No, I
You know.
I don't sell. He sells stuff above board. He's got like legal stuff, you know?
You haven't heard anything about his business? Anything illegal?
I mean, I don't know.
Is she being
Seems
truthful?
seems normal. Well,
So
she
when you're
has the
doing
capacity to lie right now.
doing all your smuggling stuff, have you ever been in the city hall downtown, the Great Mage Library?
No, I
And
try to stay away from all those stiffs.
yeah, you've never been in the administrative section?
Oh, God, no. Why would I go there? This stuff's boring. Let's have more fun. Somebody drink with me.
Go ahead, Squeeb.
Yeah,
It's
Squeeb.
Dragonfire wine.
No,
Just
I think
right up
the
your
Sarah is
alley.
the alcoholic of the group.
I'm not the alcoholic. I've seen you drink a lot.
Just
You
banging
and
on the table.
Gilcash.
She's like, do it, do it, do it.
Come on,
All right.
Squeeb.
All right. Only if Ava takes a drink with me.
Fine, I'll take a drink with him.
All right.
Get us all
Constitution
drunk.
saving throws from both of you.
You say Constitution?
Yep. Gotta be the 10.
Constipation.
Whoa.
Oh, nat 20. Yes!
Ava downs it like a champ. Squeeb
16.
downs it. He's good.
Alright,
You'll handle your Dragonfire one.
The Sarah's the weenie of the group.
He's like, woo! Party!
Alright. So,
Anyways,
know
yeah, I'm
anyone
probably
who's...
gonna leave town soon. Do I need to,
Yeah.
talk to this interim or anything?
Nah, I'll talk to them for you. We have
Oh,
to
you're
take a
such a
trip there.
sweetie. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. So, do you know anyone who's been in the administrative section? You know any friends? Anyone
Uh,
works there?
I don't know. I mean, you could probably go around and talk to some people there. Like, it's reserved for, the researchers and council members, you know?
Yeah, I hear you have to be a council member in order to get in, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, they let like researchers and like worker people in there too, you know? Like if somebody's doing repairs on the buildings, they got to know what they're working on, right? Counselors are the only ones that can take stuff out, but other people go in all the time.
Okay. Alright, so if anyone wants to go in and look at some blueprints,
I mean, you got to get
builders,
approval.
builders are allowed?
If you've
Repairmen?
got the work permit for it, still have to get it approved by the council.
Okay. Good to know. Do you know any councilmen who work on the underside at all?
That's above my pay grade.
That
I
it
don't
is.
know. You gotta talk to your contacts back to the Zhentarim. Maybe they know.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your information.
Of course. I'm gonna go to the tavern, get some more drinks. And then I'm probably gonna head out of town. Things are a little hot here right now, it seems.
Mm-hmm. That it is. Okay. That's it for me.
Well, hey, look, if y'all ever need some less than legal goods, y'all got your old friend Dahlia here. She like pokes her chest too hard. It's like, ow.
Do you smuggle people in and out of places, or just items?
Huh?
Um, her face becomes deathly serious, and she's like, "Why would you say that? I would never do that."
I'm just wondering. You can smuggle people into places or not?
No, I don't deal with people.
No? Okay then. Alright, just items. I'll keep that in mind.
She nods her head and comes back to a smile, and she's like, "Yeah, if you ever need anything, or let me know."
All right, goes.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Bye. And she closes the door behind you.
Yeah, Dahlia
Weeb's
used
still
to
in
be
there.
a slave. That was like a thing.
So,
So I don't think she likes smuggling people.
quick question. Or a bit of
Uh,
side thing.
I'll say, in case y'all ever run into her again, yes, you're spot on as to why that would upset her.
I maybe should have mentioned that before.
Thanks, Thesera. You ever smuggle people, slave? And then
Oh, you're
Thesera's
still
just
in
sitting
her
there like,
house.
whoa. Yeah, I'm talking to her.
Yeah.
So, I left my cat over in this house. It's actually hiding under the bed. I don't know if I can go back and say this all. But it's hiding under
Um,
the bed.
I mean, I'll allow it, but yet you should, in the
I probably
future,
should
tell
have
me if you're
mentioned it
doing that
first.
ahead of time. Yeah.
Can I just share its senses to see what that chick's up to? Volcaria?
Probably just
Yeah.
cleaning up her house.
Yeah, indeed,
Probably.
she's cleaning up her house and seems to be like muttering under her breath about like damn adventurers or something like that.
What did you say? And then I break in her house again.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm gonna have my cat fizzle back to my shadow.
Okay.
Or fizzle out of existence.
Yeah.
However that happens.
Are you
That was
resummoning it as well, or is it just in the shadows?
it's back in my shadow.
Okay.
Okay, so we have something to work on. First, we'll report back to the Zhentarim about our findings and stuff. And then we could probably attempt to sneak into the administrative section. We can get some blueprints of the building. And then we can go into Fizzban's holding company. That's downtown.
Amazing. Yeah, I think y'all got it all.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Perfect.
the things I would note that you've learned, and you mentioned most of them here. So Godak Quick Kettle, the magic man there, he admitted that he's probably sold to cultists, but it was above board, like, and he has no idea of like knowing who would have been whom. Um, Dahlia, y'all found, said she refused to work with the cultist, and she gave you some of that information on the administrative section at the Great Mage Library in City Hall. Valkaria, y'all fought, knocked out. She confirmed that she had worked with the cult. Um, and both her and I think it was Dahlia confirmed that the cult was with Dorwin Swiftspark, who's apparently been contracted for security, and he's known for making constructs, is kind of, and also having a cool magical glowing peg leg, apparently. Um,
It is a flashlight.
yeah, that works as a flashlight. Um, and it seems that she was making deliveries to Fizzman's holding company. You have some
Thursday.
specific details around when she makes deliveries, but obviously, you can use that or not. It's up to your discretion. I
Yep.
believe that's all the information y'all gathered.
Yep. That's
Cool.
what I said.
Information.
All right. Well, next time I think we can just assume y'all go to the Zhentarim and turn in
Yeah,
whatever information you want.
turn in the information. Let
Do we
them know
want to
about the
start there
people.
next time, or do we want to start going to the library? Because I assume y'all want to check that out.
The library.
Library it
Are we going
is.
to the Zhentarim with you, or is that something you're gonna just leave us while we stand around?
Probably leave you upstairs in the tavern slash. Well, this one's a magic store, so I'll leave you up in the magic store area. Maybe.
Wow, thanks, Cassie.
I can't exactly show you the hideout.
Hand over the hideout.
What if we
No.
follow you?
I mean, you can attempt. I just use
I'll
the
just go
cloak
ahead and
of
say,
elven tide.
I'll go ahead and say this. You can turn in the information to the Zhentarim. If you're going to ask about if they had like sway over any council members, 100% they do. But if you're looking to get in there within the next couple days, like it will take them some time to get approval for a permit to be able to get into that section. Like several weeks to be able to get a legit one.
Yeah, to do it through legal means.
Yeah. So
Legal.
if you still want to try and procure one illegally, falsify one, or if y'all just want to try and sneak in, like legal means are essentially off the table.
Cat. Cat.
Unless we become a council member within a few years.
Start a campaign, grassroots campaign in Waterdeep.
Use disguise self.
Always an option. You've got the hat, right?
Yep. That, or I
Cool.
could send my familiar in and share my senses with the familiar.
Yeah.
Hope you don't catch it. There's a few options.
Yeah. All right. So we'll call that now. First thing we'll do next time is we'll go ahead and head into the library. Everybody should be level 5 now, right?
Yes.
Make sure you've marked the gold that you got from this time, even though Sony turned hers back.
Go.
And then, Cassie, make sure you've got that cloak added to your inventory, and you know what that does.
Yeah.
I've got the information written here to the side in terms of like what y'all gathered, but if y'all can remember that as well, great. I can fill in as needed, but we'll rely on y'all to like sort of collect and piece the puzzles together in terms of what y'all are gonna do. Sound good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm excited. I'm super excited for the heist, honestly. We're probably gonna do one more session in my mind of where y'all are gathering more information, scoping the place out, doing things like that, and then assuming we get to a place where y'all are comfortable in terms of how y'all think you want to approach, then we'll tackle the heist itself. I imagine that'll be like one more session probably of prep, and then like 3 to 4 sessions on the heist itself.
Alright.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Yep.
So depending on how holidays and stuff work, I'm hoping we can at least get the other prep session out of the way before New Year's, and then we'll be in a good spot to start going for the full-on heist.
Hell yeah.
Cool. And I think we'll just keep talking on Discord. Sony, thanks for helping organize stuff.
Of course.
We'll figure out exactly when we can do our next session.